Graham. It's been a very happy association for me as well. Back in the 2010 at the Royal Adelaide show, where I was wandering around supporting Air Force, really doing some recruiting and Air Force cadets at the time. But as I wandered Goyder Pavilion, I saw that there was a crowd doing things like engineering and robotics, and I personally got very excited. As an engineer, always wanting to push innovation, it was a very happy meeting with Peng and with Miro while they had their own stand, and they had such great youth around them doing all this great stuff, getting mentored.
How did you discover us?
What's that?
How did you discover us?
Oh, well, actually, I had a small clue that led me to the group, and that was because at the same time that I was doing that year, I was also, I'd already nominated to join Engineers Australia. And so I was thinking very heavily about Engineers Australia as an institution, as a mentoring organisation, as something that's there to foster innovation already. And in fact, that year I was entering as a committee member, a division committee, and I ultimately was vice president before I posted to a new location. So throughout that time, I was wandering around the show and I saw an Engineers Australia sticker sitting on the floor, picked it up off the carpet right here in the Goyder Pavilion. And I got excited because I saw no sign of Engineers Australia anywhere. So I just searched. I was actually frantically searching to find where that association came from. And it was basically because Peng and Miro had a stack of these stickers that they had on a table because Engineers Australia had given them a vertical board to promote as a supporter of what they were doing. So through that connection, Engineers Australia finding a sticker on the floor and then searching for where that source of the sticker was. And there has been a very happy association ever since. We've been inseparable throughout all that time. We put together the STEMSEL Foundation that gave an opportunity for people like me to come in and become a supporting director, be able to become an ambassador for the efforts that they were putting together. And that's spread far and wide. We've got STEMSEL board people, STEMSEL Foundation directors now in other parts, not just here in Adelaide. So that's been a great way of enjoying that kind of support from other people who see the good about what electronics and the STEMSEL Foundation and RunLink is all doing for everybody. So that's something that I've been doing primarily because I was already doing something with Engineers Australia, already doing something with Air Force cadets, already doing something with Air Force, but what was natural for me was to keep generating this enthusiasm for young people embracing what it was like to innovate. And for me, the natural path was an engineering path. But there's so much more. The fact that it's all happening right here at the Adelaide show every year just shows how fitting it is. Especially now, young people are just drawn to the problems that they're inheriting, and their innovation points directly at solving the problems that the agricultural society keeps tackling all the time. Being able to have food sustainability, environment, infrastructure. That's what the society is all about, and that's what our young people are thinking about all the time. So there's no better forum for this to be happening. This is the place that really brings it to life. And for that reason, I want to recognise Graham and everyone else that Graham has on the team for being able to champion this on our behalf and make this grow bigger every year. And it fills me with pride to be able to come back every year and be a part of this. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Particularly this year, for the first time, I've created a cadet activity. I do cadet activities all over the place. Usually it's things like getting cadets down to be part of the ceremonies at Torrens Parade Ground, commemorations of the Battle of Britain or Bomber Command, or all sorts of things like that, Remembrance Day, Anzac Day marches. But this year in particular was a feather in my cap that I was able to create an activity and invite cadets to be part of the competition. And I had to take my hat off to Miro in particular. He gave up a day to come to the base and put on a workshop, and those cadets were able to learn the coding and put a project together to solve a particular problem all in the space of that one day. In fact, it was only a handful of hours that they went from zero to hero, and that's a fantastic process. Thank you, Miro, for giving up your time and making that happen. And we now have two teams of cadets competing in this competition. One of them, Lucy, is here representing, so it's a great effort on her part to be to have been here with her school today, race home, get into uniform and come back to support me in this ceremony. So fantastic turnout. Thank you so much for all of you. It's great to see parents, siblings supporting the competitors as well. It just shows so much energy that they're getting from the home environment as well. Not to mention we have so many age groups, everything from primary right through to graduates and postgraduates, and they're all getting involved. And if we start talking about geography, we've got the whole world involved in this. We've got video links to places everywhere, which just provides so much more endorsement about the idea, the initiative, the way this is structured to work, and the tireless efforts of people like Peng, who just won't shut up about this stuff. Will just go everywhere and tell the world, and it's fantastic to see it happening. I can't be any happier to be part of this. Thank you very much.